In 2002, in all the years, the president has a president's project. A past president in 2002 decided that this was going to be her pet project. She went to the town and got permission to have a little section of land over here that she could do. She came to me and asked about an arbor. And I went looking around for what an arbor looks like, found one at Winter Park School, took a picture of it, drew it out. The town of Wrightsville Beach put the pilings in, and the girls of Harbor Island Garden Club did all the construction.
I came along to help with the garden, and I decided it was not big enough. It was not clean enough, so I took on the job of cleaning it out and clearing it out and getting it on a clean slate so we could start with it.
The upkeep of the garden has really changed over the last 6, 8, 9 months, I guess. Because when we very first started with concentrating on all the plantings, we geared a lot of our plantings towards perennials. It was a lot of back breaking, weed pulling. And so over the last months, we have realized that as this little group here is maturing, that we needed to concentrate on less maintenance. So now we're trying to take up more room with shrubbery, evergreen shrubbery, some shrubbery that produces flowers, and just make it easier on everyone.
The area over by the arbor closest to the fire station looked pretty bad over there. All the trees had been ripped out, and it was just a bald, vacant spot. And we were at one of our meetings, and I remember going to Elise to get a cup of coffee, and I went, I just had a brainstorm. What this garden needs is a labyrinth. The whole point of the labyrinth is the stone that talks about walking from the outside in and leaving your troubles outside, getting in and letting it go, and walking back out and feeling a sense of peace and renewal. And God knows we've all been through periods and times that we need that. All right, so another great event that we do in the garden is the Mother's Day weekend. We did our first weekend last year, and the garden was beautiful. We sold bricks and pavers, we sold plants, people came out. It was just a perfect day. But the main thing that made it so special is we worked with Star Sosa and her group of very talented artists who come and paint for 1 week doing plein air paintings in special gardens around the beach. We had about 12 artists last year, and tents were set up, and it was a huge event. And it is called Art in the Garden. We may not always have it on Mother's Day, but we are going to continue, we hope, to do something in our own special Harbor Way gardens.
The Rudy Rascals was started in 1984. It was one of the president's projects. They wanted a junior garden club out at Wrightsville Beach School. I had Ann Golder as in my first class. The second year I had Kim Starbuck, and they were both in my class, and we later went to, they both have become members of our Harbor Island Garden Club. And it's such an honor to have gone from Rudy Rascals to the Harbor Island Garden Club. And Ann has also been a Rudy Rascals leader.
I was in the second year of Rudy Rascals in 1986, and my favorite memory was that I knew Sheila when she came into the classroom. She was a neighbor down the street, friends with my family, and we didn't have to do math, and it was great to do gardening rather than math.
So after joining Harbor Island Garden Club, I was honored to be able to be a Rudy Rascals leader and help take on the legacy that Sheila started with the Rudy Rascals. And our main projects were beautification of Wrightsville Beach and mostly Wrightsville Beach School, but we also partnered with Audubon Society to build some bird signs down at the south and north ends of the beach and throughout the islands around Wrightsville Beach, reminding people that it's nesting habitat, and so to stay off of the dunes where the birds are nesting. The kids really love that project. That has become our main project each year, and then also teaching them about gardening, as well as what types of plants to plant for pollinators. That has been our project this year, as well as butterflies has been a big project one year. So we get a chance to teach children gardening, but all the importance of nature here at Wrightsville Beach and wherever they may go.
Hi, my name's Kim Waters.
And I'm Eva Elmore, and we have worked with the Rudy Rascals up until last year, since 2007 for Kim and 2010 for me, along with Ann Pleasance, who also started in 2007 and was the first Rudy Rascal class in 1984, started by Sheila McHouston.
At Wrightsville Beach School.
At Wrightsville Beach School, that's right. And since neither of Kim and I had not had kids, it was a learning curve for us to know exactly what we should do. But it takes a village, so with the help of Katie Kofer and with Ricky Ryan Barr, we were able to come up with a plan that would have the kids learn. We decided our goal was to expose them to all the wonderful environmental and educational opportunities that the area had to offer. From their own backyard of Wrightsville Beach Elementary, Wrightsville Beach and Harborway Gardens to Airlie Gardens, the Arboretum, Halliburton Park, and Carolina Beach State Park, we had wonderful field trips that we felt gave the kids a true perspective and appreciation for what this county does share and teach us about the environment and the beauty of our area. The kids learned about being environmental stewards, protecting and nurturing coastal shorebirds, planting trees and gardens, including aquaculture, reducing ocean plastics, and understanding what pollutants can harm estuarine waters. We also learned that left on their own to create, they made beautiful ornaments for the Cape Fear Hospice Festival of Trees, thanks to Linda Brown, who's part of the club's generous donation of a tree each year. There were so many different projects we did. Some worked, others did not. Takeaway, never make suet in the sun on a warm day. The most enduring legacy of the Rudy Rascals now, and I hope for years to come, is their involvement in creating posters that were made into signs that were posted in shorebird nesting areas by the Audubon Society to warn people away from the vulnerable nests. Lastly, due to COVID and our inability to work with the kids, we decided to use our time and funds to create the informational boards posted at the pier on the school grounds, identifying marine life, plants, birds, and fish in the estuarine waters of Keenan's Creek. We hope these boards will be a long-lasting contribution to the education of the Wrightsville Beach Elementary kids and a legacy of the Harbor Island Garden Club commitment to our youth.
Well, I'm Kathy Gresham. I'm the current president of the Harbor Island Garden Club, and I've been in the club for 9 years now. I've met two of my very, very best friends in the world through the garden club, and that's Kim Waters, who is my clamming, paddleboarding, traveling companion, Dot Balcom, who is the flower arranging guru of the club and my great mentor for how to do this. And we've had a lot of fun doing flower shows together. And so the purpose of the flower shows for the National Garden Club is to show that flower arranging is an art. It's a very creative art. And we do flower shows to show that creativity, but also folks that are involved are also in horticulture and gardening to show the beauty of the horticulture in our community, in our area. So it's a beautiful way to show folks how they can bring beautiful decorations into their home.
Well, we also do horticulture, and the ladies bring a sample, and they get the proper name for it, and they fill out their card, and so they get to show off their garden, what they have in their garden, and they really like to do that.
Yep, that's a lot of fun, and there is a beautiful silver plaque at the end of the year that is awarded to the person with the most points. So that's always exciting for that to be released at the May luncheon.
My name is Linda Brown. I joined the garden club, as Sheila told me, 18 years ago. Primarily, I've worked on ways and means pretty much of my life with the garden club. Kay's been right there by my side. You'll hear from her in a little while. It's very important in our community to raise funds to afford our garden, which is our pride and joy, and other projects that we do in the community. And to raise those funds, we need the support of everyone in our community. Our Christmas luncheon over the years has a silent auction, and a live auction, and that is how we primarily make, $10,000 to $12,000 every year. And also our brick and paver program in the Harbor Way Gardens, and our gardens are our pride and joy. And to support that, we have several different pathway bricks, fountain bricks. We have different size pavers, and we've just added a new paver section to our garden, which are 12 by 12s. So we're really excited about that. The brick and paver program in the past has supported our garden funding for many years. Now we are able to put a lot of funds towards that garden, which is wonderful. And we do other things in the community as well. This year, the Wrightsville Beach Foundation picked their 4th annual ornament as the Harbor Way Garden. And a portion of our proceeds will go to the garden to help us fund our activities and our projects.
Since 1996, when I got in the club, and we quivered over, or thought we were wealthy, when we had $1,500 in the bank. And we are a bunch of proud women now. And at the risk of sounding crass, I'm not going to tell you how much money we have in the bank, but it's from a lot of hard work from some committed women. And this beach owes them a debt of gratitude for beautifying and taking our funds and doing all they can with it to make this a great place.
Hi, I'm Joyce Zimmerman. I have been a member of the Harbor Island Garden Club since 1976. And over the years, I have watched our club evolve into a first-class garden club. It's been kind of difficult sometimes for me to enter the 21st century, but we have enough young members in our club today to make that happen. And I'm very proud of the accomplishments, the awards, and all the togetherness that our club has become.
Hey, I'm Carol Lee Preston. I've been in the Garden Club for almost 39 going on 40 years. It's been a wonderful experience, and my favorite part of being in it over the years has been garden therapy. We, just like we nurture and take care of plants, we take care of people. And when they're going through rough times, life storms, not just hurricanes like Fran and Floyd, but, you know, divorce, disease, deaths, we nurture one another, just like you would nurture a plant. And we take gifts of a comfort basket or a plant. We visit nursing homes. We visit Elder House, teach people how to plant things, how to make arrangements. And it's such a blessing to the folks that we help, but it's more of a blessing to us. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful committee, and I hope it continues through the years.
I am Carol Coble. I've been in the Garden Club for 44 years. It's been a wonderful experience, and they wanted me to talk about the future of the Garden Club. I just have all great hopes that the future of the Garden Club will be for many, many years. I've been in it. My grandson is in it now, and he was in the Junior Garden Club, which I was led that one couple of years, and now he's in it, and now my other grandson is in it. So I just wish that this garden club will continue for many, many years, and I'm very proud of the Harbor Island Garden Club.